What's up guys, this is Vincener, and in this video I will show you the best possible counters for the new 7-star TERA raid CHESNAUGHT in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before anything else guys, if this is your first time in the channel, please subscribe as it will really help the channel grow. Currently I am trying to hit the 1k subscriber mark, so I would definitely appreciate the help. Anyway, back to the TERA raid. So this TERA raid will run from May 12th to May 14th. Then it will come back again from May 19th to May 21st. Now for us to identify how to beat this Pokemon, let's talk about the possible build for this 7-star TERA raid. As we all know, this Pokemon is naturally a grass fighting Pokemon. The TERA raid it will have on May 12th will be Rock. CHESNAUGHT has two abilities, Overgrow and its hidden ability Bulletproof. Both of these abilities does have good effect, but I think they won't matter too much. So we need to focus on its stats and movesets. As you can see, this Pokemon guys is a physical attacker. Its stronger stats are its physical attack and physical defense stats. Attack is 107 and defense is 122. The special attack and defense are quite far, to be honest. 74 and 75. Most likely guys, his moves will be physical, but let's not assume that they won't include special attacks. They can still add it. Now let's discuss about the moves. Here are the moves I think they will include. For physical moves, we have Rock Slide or Rock Tomb for its TERA Stab. Stone Edge is also possible. Wood Hammer for its Grass type move. Hammer Arm or Drain Punch for its Fighting type move. Thunder Punch to possibly counter water types. And he also has extra coverage for other types like Crunch, Iron Head, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Dragon Claw. As for the special moves, Solar Beam and Focus Blast are the only moves I could think of. I think there is a 90% chance that CHESNAUGHT is really going to be pure physical. Anyway, for the status moves, we have Synthesis, Sunny Day, Sword Stance, Taunt, and Bulk Up. So those are the moves that CHESNAUGHT could possibly bring on May 12th. I can say that CHESNAUGHT does have a wide variety of moves, so we need to bring a Pokemon that can withstand everything it can give. The best Pokemon in my opinion to beat this Pokemon is obviously a special attacker with a good physical defense stat. Since CHESNAUGHT is a Rock TERA type, we need to have Water, Steel, Fighting, and Ground type moves. So with that, I will do my best to give you the best possible counters for this Pokemon. So without further ado, let's get into it. First one is Decidueye. This Pokemon is a Grass Ghost type. This Pokemon will resist the Grass type moves of CHESNAUGHT, and aside from that, Fighting type moves doesn't have any effect. The only move types we should be careful from CHESNAUGHT's move coverage are Flying and Dark. Hopefully there isn't, so we can use this cool Pokemon Decidueye. As for the ability, we shall use Overgrow. When our HP is below 1/3 its maximum, our Grass type moves are increased by 50%. As for the moves, we have Nasty Plot to raise our special attack stat, Synthesis for HP recovery, Solar Beam for our stab, and Sunny Day to complement Synthesis and Solar Beam. With Sunny Day guys, our Synthesis gives us more HP, and Solar Beam will no longer require a 2-turn move. We can directly attack him right away. The only thing we need to keep in mind is that we don't have a move that can raise our defense stat, so we might need a support if we'll use Decidueye. And finally, this will be our build. Second one guys is Iron Valiant. This is a fairy fighting type. This Pokemon is not weak against Grass type moves, and it will also resist Fighting and Rock type moves. The only move type we should be worried about from CHESNAUGHT's move coverage are Steel and Flying types. As for the ability, it will be Quark Drive, and for the moves we have Aura Spear or Focus Blast for our stab move, Drain Punch for HP recovery, Calm Mind to raise our special attack stat, and Reflect to reduce damage from physical attack moves. I think this could be one of the Pokemons that could solo CHESNAUGHT since it has a great base special attack and base defense. Lastly, this is my build. Third Pokemon, guys, is Gallade. This is a psychic fighting type. This Pokemon is not weak against grass, and it will resist fighting and rock type moves. The only move type we should be worried is flying. As for the ability, we'll use Sharpness. It will increase the power of slicing moves used by Gallade by 50%. For the moves, we have Sacred Sword to complement the ability Sharpness. This will make Sacred Sword more powerful. Sword Stance to raise our attack stat. Drain Punch for HP recovery. And Reflect again to reduce the physical attack moves. I have used this Pokemon to solo the previous TERA raid, and I can say this is reliable. Although we might need a bit of support since this Pokemon is not a special attacker, so it won't do a lot of damage right away early in the game. And finally, this is my build. Fourth Pokemon is Lurantis. This Pokemon is a grass type, and this Pokemon is not weak against rock and fighting type moves. This also resists grass types. The only move type we should be worried about is flying. As for the ability, we'll use Leaf Guard. This prevents the Pokemon from being afflicted by status condition during strong sunlight. For the moves, we have Sword Stance to raise our attack stat, Giga Drain for HP recovery, Solar Blade for our main staff move, and Sunny Day. Of course, Sunny Day will complement Solar Blade and its ability Leaf Guard. This Pokemon, guys, was reliable against the Water Terra Pikachu, so I think this Pokemon can also solo CHESNAUGHT. And this is my build for Lurantis. Fifth Pokemon is Arboliva. This Pokemon is a grass normal type. It is not weak to rock and it resists grass. The only move types we should be worried about are fighting and flying. The ability we'll use is Seed Sower. It will turn the ground into grassy terrain when the Pokemon is hit by an attack. As for the moves, we have Giga Drain, Solar Beam, Sunny Day, and Reflect as usual. This Pokemon, guys, has a high special attack, special defense, and physical defense stat. However, this is more of a support, so this will need powerful damage dealers. As for the build, we have Sixth is Goldengo. This is a Steel Ghost type. This Pokemon resists grass and rock type moves, and it cannot be affected by fighting type moves. The only move types we should be worried about from CHESNAUGHT's move coverage are ground and dark. Hopefully they are not included. As for the ability, we already know it. Good as gold. And as for the moves, we have Metal Sound to harshly lower the special defense of CHESNAUGHT, Nasty Plot to raise the special attack of Goldengo, Flash Cannon for our stab, and Reflect to reduce the damage from physical attack moves. I think this is also going to be one of the Pokemons that could solo CHESNAUGHT because of its overall typing, movesets, and stats. It actually has a very high base special attack and defense, and we already know that this Pokemon is really reliable when it comes to raids like this. And this is my build for Goldengo. Seventh and the last one is Go-Goat. This Pokemon is a grass type, and this Pokemon is not weak against fighting and rock types. This resists grass type moves as well. The only move type we should be worried about from CHESNAUGHT's move coverage is flying. And as for the ability, we have Grass Pelt. increases defense by 50% when battling on grass or if the move Grassy Terrain is in effect. For the moves, we'll use Grassy Terrain to complement with its ability Grass Belt. This will be like our Reflect for Go-Goat. Then we have Giga Drain for HP recovery, Solar Beam for our main stab, then Sunny Day to complement with Solar Beam, so it will no longer be a 2-turn move. And finally, this is my build. So those are the list of Pokemons I believe that can beat Chesnaught. All of these Pokemons are not yet guaranteed, guys. We still have to really wait for the raid to come out. I will definitely upload another video on how to solo it, so please tune in when that video comes out. Anyway, that's it guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more awesome videos like this. Vincener here, see you next time. Take care.